What's up, guys? Today is going to be a good one. If you want more content, leave a like and subscribe for your boy. Enjoy.
This story begins with a king finding a strange door, a portal, connected to a different world. As soon as the door was opened, creatures from this other world began to spill out. Demons. The door that was open was called the demonic realm. The world that was always at peace suddenly became the world of the red sky. Many innocent people fell that day. Then there was the king, begging God to help him in this crisis that his kingdom was in. The god heard his call, and when he did, a bright light fell from the sky, destroying the creatures and turning them into black smoke evaporating in the air. After a certain amount of humans started appearing with this special mark, the ability resisted the rest of the creatures. Then peace returned to the world, just like that. But was the one who granted wish to the king God? It's a beautiful night out. The music is playing loud, and everyone is having a great night at the party. Well-dressed men and women are having conversations and laughing. A soft, irritated voice speaks her mind, so annoying. I wouldn't have come if I'd known it would be full of these idiotic nobles. Lady Siren, they are going to hear you, said Siren's maid. You definitely said Sir Black Mage might come, but I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure you will get another opportunity, said the maid. Siren told her maid I'm not staying for too long, just gonna do one song. Of course, apparently, creature advisory was ordered here in Lupin Forest. A wagon passing through the forest received heavy damage, her maid said nervously. And yet these nobles are just opening a party without a care in the world, Siren said with irritation on her face. I want to meet Sr. Black Mage, said Siren. As Serene walks on stage, everyone's is admiring her beauty, and most are excited. She's finally about to sing, but before she can start, everyone started looking at her in horror and disbelief. Then everyone starts to scream and run away, because four giant frog-like creatures with terrifying crimson red eyes are staring at her, and the nobles like they are lunch meat. Before she could turn around, they broke through the window. Lady Siren? Her maid called out desperately, but luckily, right before she could take her last breath, RMC came in lighting fast and cut all four of the monsters in half. 5 creatures tried to infiltrate, but all got destroyed by the main character's overwhelming power, turning them into black mist. The Lady Siren was in shock. Her maid comes screaming. Lady Siren, are you okay? Lady Siren is shocked by whom she sees. It's him, Sir Black Mage. The Black Mage, our MC, looks like he can destroy a whole city in one night. Lady Siren is still in shock that she's seeing our boy for the first time. Her thoughts might be going in the wrong place. Our MC asks her, are you hurt anywhere? She says, I'm not, in a nervous tone, and our MC just look at her. I'm glad, making her blush from his concerns. Our MC looks at her with a serious face. There is just one thing I need to ask you. Confidently gazing at her, Lady Siren agreed instantly, no matter what it is. Our boy slowly reaches in his coat pocket. Then, could I get an autograph? Days later, our MC is in the city and stresses how he hates crowded places. People starts to recognize him and whispers among themselves. He is irritated, saying, this is the reason why I don't come out here looking like this. Suddenly, a familiar voice calls him. Blow. What's wrong? Why did you enter through the main door at this hour? It's Miss Wren. Wren come to the conclusion that it was their master. She asked if he is there to report the mission. He agrees and asks, what are you holding? She nervously questions. What this? It's nothing, running off telling him she has important matters to attend to, and the master is in his office. Before she runs away, she drops one of the papers, calling our MC to pick it up. And to his disbelief, it was a poster of our boy saying he can do any type of contract. Looks like his master intends for him to do more than eliminate creatures. Wren turned around, seeing him reading it. She dropped everything in shock. Did you see it? He said, did master put you up to this? She tells him she was against it, but before she could speak, peace, our MC vanished without a trace. Meanwhile, the person we see is sipping tea, enjoying the sunlight gracing his body, admitting the weather is amazing. It's the MC master, and he does not know the approaching danger coming his way. Boom! The door burst open, and it's our MC, very disturbed. The master is shocked who he sees. Blow. You're here, I was waiting for you. Blow doesn't say anything to him, and he questions if he was harassed on his way up to the office. Blow angrily says, the only one that's harassing me is you. He mentions he had No peace on his way back, his master says humorously, the great blow is shy. Then our MC slams the autograph on the table. The MC tells him this is the last time he runs a dumb errand for people in the name of a mission. His master gets sad and tells him there is more precious missions. The MC tells him to shut it. The master changes the subject. That lady Serene never speaks to anyone, and yet you got it. Blow tells his master she probably was shaken up by the attack that happened. Master looked at him in disbelief. Attack? But Ravi, the area she is in is a safe zone. Did she come across bandits or something? Our MC told him straight up, no, it was creatures. The MC tells his master they were mid-size and not that strong to begin with. His master agrees and tells him this needs to be investigated further, changing the subject. His master asked him why was he still in that form, saying his real name rude. He tells his master he had so much mana from the last mission he sent him on. Suddenly you hear a voice asking him for his name. In a dark voice he says blow. The system tells him that his awakening was release. He slowly starts to transform back. His master tells him after that day there were a lot of eyes on him. Even the association's Shamoon is determined to find you. He warns him it will be dangerous from now on and things have to change, letting him know his concerns. The MC tells his master he is only worried about one thing, and that's getting a mission. His master tells him they do have a big one. There is an auction house that only opens 3 times a year. It's a place that only the rarest and special items get sold there. He also tells him that he got info that a magic stone is coming out. The highest tier magic stone and other mages have the same info, so get the magic stone. The master is hiding the fact that he enrolled him into a school called Helios Magic School. Later you hear a man's voice greeting everyone and telling them the auction is about to begin, while Ren tells our MC that there is a lot of people thinking that the stone they are there for must be great. He tells her it's rare to see a magic stone of this value. She agrees, turning her head slightly, saying I certainly see a lot of mages, showing her concern. He looks down, telling her he has a different goal from the mages in here, and his purpose itself is different. He thinks to himself this may be fun. He has a flashback when he was given the mission. His master told him someone with a deep grudge against a certain individual. This person will be at the auction house and is seeking to have him carry out his revenge. The target completely ruined the client's life. Now the client wants to get back. His master tells him he is a typical villain, but he is a tier 3 mage, so he's not gonna be easy, and that's why he put our boy on this mission. The MC nervously asks his master, do we want to unplug his cord? And his master tells him no, of course not. He tells him as the highest tier magic stone goes up, people will gather. You will find your target there. He tells him as he finds his target. He has 2 crucial objectives. One was to hold on to your target. The second task was to pull down his pants. Our MC ripped the paper and instantly said no, with his eyes filled with disbelief. His master tells him at least he is not killing anyone. But the MC asks what type of revenge is this? But his master sternly tells him it's what the clients want. But according to the client, there are rumors that he was a member of Coatl. The MC asks, was it the group that disappeared while ago? His master tells him it was announced that they were all wiped, but after there was a large bounty, so it's not surprising that some managed to escape. He also tells him that the Coatl had a tradition for all members. They had to brand their legs with the Coatl's crest, and you can't remove this crest no matter what you do. He tells our MC what you think will happen when that crest is revealed to their worst enemies. It would be the best revenge. Back to the auction house. There is a young lady amazed by how many people there where then a guard grabbed her, saying, Your Highness, we're not here to play around, telling her they are there only to watch. Mean. While in another part of the auction house, a beast-like man calls out to his partner Shik, reminding him why they are there to protect the magic stone to some extent. He also tells him not to destroy it. Meanwhile, Shik is in his own world plucking leaves from a small branch. Shik tell him to shut. He will come. The announcer has already began and is selling a rare necklace to a lady. Now for the main item that everyone's been waiting for. The greatest magic stone ever had with the power of the mighty Shazarno. This magic stone is called Shazan's Heart. Everyone is amazed by what they see, a golden glow to the stone. Ren asks our boy, does he see who he is looking for? And he responds with no, but maybe the guy had something else to do and couldn't make it. She tells him he is ignoring reality. He tells her he has to get ready, then begins his awakening. Ren tells him no matter how many times she see it, she is stunned. The ones who can change their appearance are extremely rare, and our MC is just a kid. Suddenly our MC sensed a presence and notified Ren. Bang! A loud noise was made, and the guards ran to the commotion, telling people get out the way. Meanwhile, you hear a evil laugh tell people to back up from the magic stone, holding the announcer with a dagger pointed at his neck. This villain tells everyone the magic stone is theirs. Ren asks our MC does he know who they are? Our MC doesn't say a word while the guards surrounded the two men, telling them to put the knife down and telling them to stand back. The villain just smiles and tells them they are the ones who should stand back, using a sound wave which distracted them from his partner's attack that destroyed all the guards in one motion. The villain then proceeded to take the magic stone, but before he could put his filthy hands on the magic stone, someone grabs his wrist. Our villain is shocked by what he sees and asks, "Who are you?" Before he could say anything else, the man breaks his wrist. He started screaming about his arm, then realized that this person has on a robe from the association. It turns out to be our furry friend from before. Everyone is stunned seeing the beast ears and tail. They realize it was the famous dog mage they heard about. Lanos gets angry and asks who is the buster that dares call him a dog. One of the mages get furious, calling him a bastard, then throws his enchanted blade at Lanoste. It connects, but not how you think. It ricochets off Lanoste's head and landing in a pillar. The two mages were speechless. Lanist speaks in a dark and menacing tone that scares the two mages. Souls almost left their bodies due to fear. Blow tells Ren take a good look. That's the mage who was with that bastard that day. Ren just looks at him in confusion. Our beast friend tell everyone I understand you're excited about seeing a high-tier magic stone in such a long time. But if anyone else acts reckless, things will end badly. He tells them from this point on, anyone who messes with the magic stone or is even sus will face consequence. As it looks like everyone understands. He turns back to the stone. And to his disbelief, the stone was gone. In the crowd, someone says over there, pointing at the top of the statue. We see it's our beast man's friend that's supposed to be guarding the stone. He calls his name Shichuan, asking him what is wrong with that brain of his. Shichuan smiles slightly, saying he is definitely here, calling our MC, asking if this is his goal as well, taunting him to come out before he eats it. Our MC tells Ren that he is not giving up on the mission, just because of some red dust with a hint of thrill in his voice. Ren just tells him it will all work out while thinking she can't stop him. The mages in the crowd are talking about taking out Shichuan together. Others are saying they lost interest in the magic stone. Now who is this Shichuan guy to put fear in people's hearts like that? He speaks in a dark tone. There is no way you should be scared. Asking, are you trying to play hide and seek? Lanos tells him stop fucking around and get from up there. Shik irritatingly calls him old man and tells him to go back, saying he is just getting in the way. Our beast brother tells him he is really about to get a taste of hell. Then a sharp and decisive swing from a blade with great aura sliced right through the statue, cutting the statue in half. Both Beastman and Shik was in disbelief. A stunning lady appears from the smoke, telling Beastman she is here to participate in the auction fair, and Square even showing a silver coin. Our beast friend is shocked. She only brought a mere silver for something so valuable. She stop and glare at Shik, saying you disrupted it. Shik stares back, saying the same thing, but calls her a crazy woman. Our MC sees his target, confirming that now it's time to take action. Shik and the blue-haired lady has already started fighting, with Shik evading every move from the lady with ease. Lots of debris in the air blocking Shik's vision. The lady thinks she found an opening, closing in for the final blow. In a non-shocking turn of events, Shik had caught the lady's blade with one hand in a dark, demanding tone. He asks why are these ignorant fools crawling out, not knowing their place as a red powerful aura surrounds his other hand. Punching the girl so hard her feet lifted in the air, getting thrown back in an uncontrollable way. She managed to stop herself from crashing into a wall. As the dust settles, she slowly rises. That same system from the MC asks for a name, and come to find out the blue-haired lady real name is Tessiana. She awakens her abilities as Shik asks her, does she think that will change anything? She tells him to prepare and charges at him with full bloodlust. Meanwhile, you can see a little girl happy talking about Tessie awakened abilities, calling her cool and awesome. But bro doesn't think so. He tells her it's time to leave. Tessie was a paid guard and is act like a heathen. They were already sneaking out. "If something happens to your highness, I'd lose my life," telling her it's time to leave before something else happens. Beast Bro curses Schick for dropping the magic stone in his get-back arc. As the fight continues, people are being told to evacuate the area. Our MC is now in the crowd, seeing the perfect opportunity to complete his mission. But our MC is second-guessing himself, cursing his master under his breath. He has an idea, so he goes up to a stranger and tells him the man in the purple is hiding the magic stone. The guy asks our MC the one who's laughing, and our MC says yes, setting his plan into motion. The guy grabbed the target by his shirt, telling him to give the magic stone up, making a big scene. Everyone noticed the commotion and started charging him. Before anyone can get closer to him, he cut the guy with a sharp blade, asking how he knew he took the stone. Our MC is shocked. The guy really took the stone. He tells them now that it's in his hand. He will never let anyone take it, activating his power, daring anyone to come close to him, attacking the guy with 3 purple orbs radiating aura. But before his power reached the guy, our MC stopped the attack from landing in mid-air, dashing at him with tremendous speed. He tried to protect himself, but our MC was too fast and knocked his dagger from his hands, pointing his spear at his face. Schick noticed his presence getting distracted from his fight. Tessie did not like that. He is not paying her any attention, so she dashes to him. The target fell to the floor, everyone surrounding our boy and his target. Even Beastman was shocked seeing our MC. The villain tell our MC the stone is his, and he will never give it up. Our MC asks why does he think that, then tells him it doesn't matter. That's not why he is there, and the stone isn't his target. Before he can tell him he is the target, a red light starts flashing behind him, grabbing his attention. The powerful attack flying extremely fast, closing in on our MC as he dodges the sword. But before he could land, Schick grabs him by his hoodie, telling him, "I finally found you, Blackie.